Motivation is a powerful spark, but it fades. It fades faster than you think. You feel it, you ride it, and then it's gone. What do you do when that spark disappears? When the excitement vanishes? When the energy that once fueled you is gone? You do not wait for motivation to return. You do not pray for luck. You do not hope for the perfect moment. Consistency is your answer. Consistency is your strength. Consistency is the bridge between dreams and reality. The world is full of talented people, full of smart people, full of people with big ideas. Yet most of them fail, not because they aren't talented, not because they aren't smart, but because they quit. They quit when motivation faded. They quit when things got hard. They quit when no one was watching. And that's the truth. Consistency beats inspiration. Discipline beats excitement. Action beats waiting. Today, I want to show you how to stay consistent, even when motivation is gone, even when no one believes in you, even when the world says you can't. Because success is not a moment. It's not a feeling. It's a habit. And habits are built one step, one day at a time. Motivation is like a fire. It burns bright. It lights up your path. It warms your soul. But fire needs fuel. And when the fuel runs out, the fire dies. You felt it before. You wake up with energy. You feel unstoppable. You believe the world is yours. And then, one day, you don't feel it anymore. You wake up tired. You feel drained. The spark is gone. Why does this happen? Motivation is a feeling. And feelings are fleeting. They are not permanent. They are not reliable. They cannot carry you through life. Motivation depends on excitement, on inspiration, on circumstances that are often outside your control. A sunny day, a good word from a friend, a burst of energy. All of these can ignite motivation. But when life changes, when challenges appear, when the unexpected hits, motivation can vanish in an instant. You see, relying on motivation is like building a house on sand. It may look good at first. It may stand for a while, but when the storm comes, it collapses. So, what do? We need something stronger, something that lasts, something that does not depend on feelings. That something is consistency. Consistency does not ask, do I feel like it today? Consistency does not wait for the perfect time. Consistency does not vanish when life gets hard. Consistency is a decision. It is a commitment. It is a discipline. It is the daily showing up, even when motivation is gone. But before we can embrace consistency, we must understand why motivation fades in the first place. Motivation fades because it is not a habit. Habits are built over time. Motivation is a burst of energy. Habits are the foundation of success. Motivation fades because it is often tied to emotion. Emotions change. Some days you feel confident. Other days you feel insecure. Some days you feel ready to conquer the world. Other days, you just want to hide. Motivation fades because results are delayed. You plant seeds. You water them. You wait. And nothing happens immediately. If you only act when motivated, you will give up before you ever see growth. Motivation fades because life gets in the way. Obligations, distractions, and setbacks appear. The mind starts to argue. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe later. And that is the beginning of inconsistency. But here's the good news. Motivation is not required for success. It is helpful. It is enjoyable, but it is not essential. The people who succeed, they understand that motivation is temporary. They do not rely on it. They rely on habits. They rely on discipline. They rely on showing up every day. You see, motivation is the spark, but consistency is the fire. The spark may fade. The fire can last a lifetime. So, the first step, the most important step, is to accept that motivation will come and go. It is not your foundation. It is not your strategy. Your foundation is what you do when you do not feel motivated. That is when real success is built. If you wait for motivation, you will wait forever. The key is to take action. regardless of how you feel. Decide to do what needs to be done, even when you do not feel like it, even when you are tired, even when the spark has gone out, because that is when you grow. That is when you win. That is when your dreams move from imagination into reality. Remember this: motivation is a gift. It feels good. It inspires you to start, but consistency is the gift you give yourself every day. It carries you forward when the spark fades. It creates results when inspiration disappears. So do not chase motivation. Do not depend on excitement. Build the habit. Build the routine. Show up every day, no matter what. And when motivation fades, as it always will, you will not stop. You will not quit. You will keep going because you are consistent. And consistency is unstoppable. Consistency begins in the mind. Before it shows in action, it is first a thought. It is a belief. It is a decision. A consistent person thinks differently. They do not wait for feelings. They do not wait for the perfect time. They do not wait for circumstances to be ideal. They act because they have chosen to act, even when it is uncomfortable, even when it is inconvenient, even when it is hard. You see, most people are slaves to motivation. They start when the mood strikes. They pause when they feel tired. They quit when life becomes difficult. A consistent person, they are free from that slavery. They understand that life will always be messy. Obstacles will always appear. Setbacks will always test them. And yet, they move forward. Not because they feel like it, but because they have decided to keep moving. Consistency is a mindset. It is a way of thinking about yourself, a way of thinking about your work, a way of thinking about your goals. A consistent person believes in small daily actions. They understand that success is the sum of small efforts, repeated day after day, repeated week after week, repeated year after year. They do not chase quick results. They do not seek instant gratification. They play the long game. Consistency is also a mindset of ownership. A consistent person does not blame others. They do not complain about circumstances. They do not wait for someone to save them. They ask a different question. What can I do today? How can I improve today? What action will move me forward? They focus on what they can control, not on what they cannot. This mindset frees them from excuses. It frees them from procrastination. A consistent person also prepares for the days they do not feel motivated. They understand that feelings are unreliable. They know energy comes and goes. They build habits, routines, and systems to carry them through. Consistency is not heroic. It is practical. It is simple, but it is rare. Most people never develop this mindset. Most people fail because they give up when life gets hard. A consistent person is patient. They understand that progress is slow. They understand that the road to success is long. They celebrate small wins, and they keep going. Consistency is not perfection. It is not about never failing. It is not about never missing a day. It is about commitment. It is about returning. It is about showing up again and again. The mindset of a consistent person is built on purpose. They know why they are doing what they are doing. They have clarity. They have vision. They have a reason that is stronger than discomfort. And when the reason is strong enough, nothing can stop them. Not fear, not doubt, not failure. Consistency also requires humility. A consistent person knows they are learning. They embrace mistakes. They adjust. They improve. They never stop growing. And finally, a consistent person thinks long-term. They do not live for today's applause. They live for tomorrow's results. They understand that the real reward is not immediate. It comes from years of persistent action. Remember this: motivation may fade. Energy may come and go. Circumstances may change. But the consistent person, they do not rely on any of these. They rely on discipline. They rely on routine. They rely on their mind, their decisions, and their habits. If you want to be consistent, you must adopt this mindset. You must train your mind to think differently, to act differently, to persist when everyone else quits. And when you do, You will discover a power inside you stronger than motivation, stronger than luck, stronger than talent, the power of a mind committed to consistency. And that power will carry you through anything. Consistency is not luck. It is not talent. It is a habit. The question is, how do you create habits that last? How do you turn small actions into unstoppable routines? It starts with simplicity. Do not overcomplicate things. Focus on one action at a time. Small, simple, daily steps. The truth is, most people fail because they try to change everything at once. They set huge goals. They expect instant results. And when they struggle, they quit. Habits are built slowly, one day at a time, one small win at a time. That is the path to consistency. First, choose the actions that matter most. What is the one thing that moves you closer to your goal? Do that every day. Next, make it visible. Write it down. Place reminders where you will see them. Your environment can help or hurt you. Make it help you. Third, start small. If you want to read more, start with 5 pages a day. If you want to exercise, start with 10 minutes. Do not wait to feel ready. Do not wait to feel motivated. Start small. Start now. Fourth, attach your habit to something you already do. Brush your teeth. Meditate after. Drink coffee. Review your goals while you sip. This is called habit stacking. It makes action automatic. It removes the decision-making struggle. Fifth, track your progress. Keep a journal. Mark a calendar. See the streaks grow. Nothing motivates like visible progress. Sixth, expect challenges. Life will interrupt. Distractions will appear. Some days you will miss. That is okay. What matters is returning immediately. Do not punish yourself. Do not quit. Get back on track. Habits stick when they are tied to identity. Ask yourself, who do I want to become? Not, what do I want to do? When your actions align with who you are becoming, they become automatic. You act because it is part of your identity. You do it without thinking. Habits are also reinforced by rewards. Celebrate small wins. Recognize your effort. Feel the progress. This positive feedback keeps you moving. Now, let's address a hidden trap. Most people rely on motivation to start habits. But habits are not about motivation. They are about action. Action comes first. Motivation follows. Do the work, and the energy comes after. Another key principle: consistency compounds. Small actions repeated daily lead to extraordinary results over time. Read 10 pages a day, and in a year, you've read thousands. Exercise 15 minutes a day, and in a year, your body is transformed. Save a little money daily, and wealth grows quietly. Consistency is quiet. It is often invisible, but it is unstoppable, like a river carving a canyon. Day by day, drop by drop, the results accumulate, and eventually, they overwhelm. Finally, protect your habits. Guard your time. Eliminate distractions. Set boundaries. If something threatens your routine, it is not more important than your growth. Your future depends on it. Remember this. Habits are the bridge between knowing and doing. They turn knowledge into action. They turn dreams into reality. They carry you through the days when motivation fades. So start today. Pick one action. Do it every day. Small, simple, consistent. And over time, you will see the power of your actions. You will see the transformation. You will see that success is not a matter of luck. It is the result of daily habits that stick. Life is unpredictable. It does not ask for your permission. It does not follow a schedule. Setbacks happen. Obstacles appear. Plans get disrupted. And when this happens, most people quit. They give up. They lose faith in themselves. But the consistent person, they think differently. They understand that setbacks are part of the process. They do not see them as failures. They see them as lessons, as opportunities to grow, as signals to adjust, not abandon. You see, setbacks are inevitable. But quitting is optional. You cannot always control what happens to you, but you can control how you respond. When faced with a setback, the first step is acceptance. Do not fight reality. Do not waste energy blaming circumstances or others. Accept what is, and then ask yourself, what can I do next? Next, maintain perspective. One bad day does not define your journey. One failure does not define your ability. The path to success is rarely straight. It winds. It curves. It climbs. A consistent person prepares for setbacks before they arrive. They know life will test them, so they build resilience. They create systems and routines that keep them moving, even when the world seems to push them backward. Persistence is key. Consistency is persistence over time. It is showing up again and again, despite challenges. Remember, diamonds are created under pressure. Steel is forged by fire. You grow stronger by facing obstacles, not avoiding them. When setbacks happen, learn to adjust. Flexibility is not weakness. Stubbornness in the wrong direction is. Analyze what went wrong. Extract the lesson and adapt. Then keep moving forward. Another principle, protect your habits. Even during setbacks, maintain at least one daily action. If you can only do a small step, do it. Keep the streak alive. Small actions prevent derailment. They keep momentum intact. Remember the power of mindset. A setback is only as strong as the meaning you assign to it. You can see it as a roadblock or as a stepping stone. Choose the interpretation that empowers you. Consistency is also about patience. Results take time. Some setbacks are temporary. Some challenges are longer. Patience keeps you calm. Patience keeps you focused. Patience keeps you moving when it would be easier to quit. Surround yourself with support. People who believe in you. People who encourage you. People who remind you why you started. You are influenced by the company you keep. Choose wisely. And finally, never forget your reason. When motivation fades, when setbacks appear, when doubt creeps in, return to your reason, your vision, your why. That is the compass that points you forward. That is the fuel that keeps your fire alive. Setbacks are not the end. They are part of the journey. The path to greatness is built by those who rise after falling, who keep going when others stop, who stay committed when motivation disappears. Consistency is not about perfection. It is about resilience. It is about persistence. It is about refusing to quit, no matter what life throws at you. So when the storm comes, stand tall, take action anyway, learn, adjust, and move forward. Because every step you take, even through difficulty, brings you closer to your goal. And remember this, success is not a straight line. It is not a smooth road. It is the sum of consistent action through setbacks, through challenges, through life's unpredictable storms. The consistent person does not wait for the storm to pass. They learn to walk in the rain. They keep moving. They keep building. And eventually, they arrive where they were meant to go. Consistency changes everything. Not tomorrow, not next week, but over time, quietly, steadily, powerfully. After you understand why motivation fades, after you embrace the mindset of a consistent person, after you build daily habits that stick, after you learn to overcome setbacks, you begin to live a different life, a life that feels empowered, a life that feels intentional, a life that feels unstoppable. Empowerment comes from knowing you control your actions, not circumstances, not luck, not other people. You control what you do every day. You control how you respond. You control the small choices that compound into extraordinary results. The first step toward living empowered is ownership. Take responsibility for your life. Not blame, not excuses, but ownership. The second step is clarity. Know where you are going. Know what matters most. Know the habits, actions, and decisions that will move you forward. The third step is patience. Understand that the fruits of consistency take time. A tree does not grow overnight. Wealth is not built in a day. Skills are not mastered in a week. Patience allows you to persist, to stay steady, to remain disciplined. The fourth step is resilience. Life will challenge you. Obstacles will appear. Setbacks will come. But the empowered person does not give up. They adjust. They learn. They grow stronger. The fifth step is action. Knowledge alone does not change your life. Plans alone do not change your life. Action changes your life. Daily, intentional, consistent action. No matter how small, no matter how insignificant it feels. When you combine these steps, something magical happens. You stop being a passenger in your life. You become the driver. You wake up with purpose. You act with clarity. You move with intention. And every day, you build momentum. Living fully empowered is not about feeling motivated. It is not about waiting for inspiration. It is about showing up every day, through challenges, through setbacks, through moments of doubt. It is about knowing that your actions matter. Your choices matter. Your discipline matters. The life you have always wanted, the results you have dreamed of. They are created by consistent action, not by luck, not by talent, not by waiting for the perfect moment. Consistency compounds. Habits build character. Character shapes destiny. And when you stay consistent, when you master your mindset, when you persevere through setbacks, you begin to live fully empowered. You begin to experience life on your terms. Empowered people are not controlled by emotions. They are not shaken by circumstances. They are not dependent on fleeting motivation. They are in control. They are disciplined. They are intentional. They are unstoppable. And the beauty is, this life is available to anyone. Not just the talented, not just the lucky, not just the extraordinary. Anyone who decides to take responsibility, to show up every day, to act consistently, even when motivation fades. That is how greatness is achieved. That is how dreams are realized. That is how a life fully empowered is lived. Your future is not built in a moment of inspiration. It is built in the moments when you act, when you persist, when you choose consistency over convenience, day after day, step by step. Live empowered, live intentional, live consistent, and watch the life you imagined become the life you experience. Remember this: motivation will fade. It always does. But consistency lasts. It carries you further than inspiration ever could. It is not about feeling ready. It is about deciding to act anyway. It is not about doing everything at once. It is about showing up day after day, step by step, habit by habit. Your future is created by what you do today, by the small actions repeated, by the decisions you make, even when no one is watching. So take this with you. Decide to be consistent. Decide to show up. Decide to keep moving, even when motivation disappears. And watch as your life transforms. Quietly, steadily, powerfully, into the life you have always imagined. Stay consistent. Stay disciplined. Stay unstoppable. Thank you for watching. And remember, the power is in your hands.